Hi, fourth graders. Hope everyone's doing well. I know my boys and I were excited to get outside for a little bit this morning. Went on a quick run around the block a couple times, got our energy moving. So hopefully you guys are also finding some ways to get yourselves moving. So for today, I thought, what? Oh, Patrick wants to say hi. Hi. All right, so I thought for today we would do a number talk, but I'm actually going to draw an image today to kind of help us think through these different number talks. Kind of a different idea today. So this is the whole that we're going to be working with the number talk today. And I'm going to give you 3 different problems where we can talk through kind of how we might use this picture to help us with this number talk. So the first question I would have for you is, if this is the whole, you'd have to figure out, how many pieces is that. So again, go ahead and pause the video if you need any think time throughout this. But this one whole, we would say, is equal to 8/8. Do we see that? We have 8 pieces. All of the pieces are represented here. So now as we go through this, I'm going to ask you 3 different questions. So my first thing is, what would be 1/2 of the whole here? So again, please go ahead and pause this video at any point. Patrick might even be able to help me with this. We're starting to work on fractions in 3rd grade. Let's see if he knows. Do you know what 1/2 of this whole would be?
Can I shade it?
You're going to shade it, yeah. Okay. So what would that be equal to then?
4/8.
4/8. Okay, so as you're watching this, think, do you agree? Do you disagree? So how did you know that?
Because 1/2 is equal to 4/8.
Okay, so we knew that equivalence, but in this, you just shaded in half the box.
There's 4 right there, and there's still 4 left, so that's 1/2.
Okay, so we would say that 4/8 is 1/2 of the whole here, okay? So what then if I asked you what 1/2 of 1/2 is equal to? Let's think through that. What is 1/2 of 1/2? Well, Patrick already shaded in the 1/2. So be thinking about what that would be. You think 1/3?
No, I don't.
You don't? Okay. Give yourself some think time. And the reason I like having a picture, and you can certainly be picturing this in your mind as well.
Wait, is it this? Is it 2?
Oh.
2/4?
Is that 1/2 of the half?
Yes.
Yeah. So I'll kind of shade it this way so we could see. So you think 2/4?
Yeah.
Okay. But, okay. Is that...
Wait, no, 2/8.
2/8. Okay, there you go. I would agree with 2/8 because that's 2 squares out of our total 8 here. But what would that simplify to? You know? So 2/8, let's pretend for a second that that middle line isn't there. Okay? How many pieces out of the whole is that now?
4.
4 total pieces, so this is how many of those total pieces? 1/4. So this would simplify to 1/4. So that shows us why, and I know you guys are might be doing some multiplication of fractions. When we multiply 1/2 times 1/2, we are going to get 1/4 as our product there. All right, and then the last one I wanted to look at is, what is 1/4 of 1/2? So I'm going to go ahead and draw that line back in here. So Patrick already helped us with 1/2 of the whole, and then we did a half of the half. Now what would be 1/4 of the half? Just one of these? All right. So 1/4 of the half is how many out of that whole?
1/8.
1 out of the 8 pieces. Very good. So this is really looking at that multiplication problem. We've divided it in half. We're taking 1/4 of that half, and yes, that would be 1/8. All right.
1/2 of 4.
Good job. All right, have a great day.